A Stoic manages to find beauty even in the most ordinary circumstances. So my favorite parts of meditations is where Marcus Aurelius is just looking around. He's like, think about the way that bread cracks open in the oven. Oh, why does that happen? He says, think about the way that a stalk of grain bends low under its own weight. He says, think about figs, ripe figs falling off the tree, or ripe olives falling off the tree. You know, this is a guy who, despite the negativity and death all around him, I mean, he's living in the time of a plague that's killing millions of people. He's in Rome, which is this dirty, disgusting, violent city, and yet he's able to find beauty everywhere. So a Stoic kind of looks at the world with a poetic sense, with an artist's eye. You want to find beauty in the footprints of a cat on the dusty trunk of a car, or the steam coming up through a sewer grate, or the way that, you know, brake lights line up in traffic, or the way a cloud is moving through the sky. Obviously, looking out over the Grand Canyon or, you know, some beautiful mountain view, this is an easy place to find beauty. But if you can find beauty in the chaos and the disorder and the bustle of everyday life, you're never going to be far from inspiration or beauty. And I think this love of beauty, no matter what the world is looking like, is just a key practice in finding personal happiness. My 3-year-old doesn't care about the toy that I give him. He likes the box more. Sometimes he's like, I want to go play dirt. Like, he's actually happy just playing dirt. Like, that he can be so present and so enjoy even the simplest things. I think it was Marcus Aurelius who said, not much is needed for the simple life. You know, that you can have this right now. And I think children remind us of that, artists remind us of that, nature reminds us of that. It'd be hard to walk through a quiet forest and not feel like everything is right in the world, even if everything is not right in the world. You know, zooming in and seeing that bread and trying to study it and going, wow, look, why is it doing this? And what's wonderful about it? Or Marcus Aurelius says, look at the way that a ripe olive falls from the tree and then, you know, rots on the ground and becomes earth. He's like, this is the cycle of life. This is what humans are doing. And so this poetic, beautiful writing is not just there to serve the audience, it's a philosophical exercise. You think about the sketches of someone like Leonardo da Vinci and how he was able to capture detail, how he was able to look at cadavers and cut them open and find just the wonders of the human body and the sinews and bones and tendons and how they do what they do. That's a reflection of someone who's just fascinated with life. And seeing the world through young eyes, being fascinated by the world, not just the beautiful, complex, obviously fascinating things, but the simple things. Marcus Aurelius talks about looking up at the sky and imagining yourself running alongside the stars and just the vast expanse of the universe. These are all ways to center yourself, to find stillness, to find contentment, to tune out negativity and distraction, and just kind of come home a little bit. Come home philosophically centered, and I think ultimately become a happier, more generous, more loving person. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe below for more content from Daily Stoic.